Hello everyone and welcome back to Neptune's Child Tarot. My name is Monique and this is my second tarot channel here on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for your continued love and support here on the channel. For those of you that would like to book a private reading, you can find my email down below in the description box. Just send me an email and I will provide you with more information on booking readings as well as other services with me. So today's pick a card reading, we are doing a change that you do not see coming. Okay, so we're going to be finding out what area of your life this is. What is the change? What is happening that you don't see coming, and when this might happen for you? Okay, so just keep in mind with the whole timing situation, this is a general reading. Okay, so it may not be what it is when the time is. Okay. Because there's so many of you that watch these readings. So just kind of keep that in mind, okay? What area of your life, what is the change, when it might happen for you? I'll try to see what we could get with regard to the timing of when you might see something happen. Some of you might already kind of, I don't know, we'll see what comes through. So a change you don't see coming. So we have pile 1 is going to be this red jasper, pile 2 is going to be this blue agate, and then pile 3 is this mookaite, which is a yellow color, yellow and brown. So we're going to add in one of these cards for you guys to help you with choosing your pile, a change you don't see coming. So let's get something for pile 1 with the red jasper. What is a change that you don't see coming? Pile 1, what is a change that you don't see coming? Could be about any area of your life. What is a change that you don't see coming? Okay, so that will be for pile 1, and we'll take a look at them in just a second. Pile 2, what is a change that you don't see coming? Whoa. What is a change that pile 2 will not see coming? A change that pile 2 will not see coming. Okay, that's for pile 2. Pile 3, let's see. What is a change that pile number 3 will not see coming? A change that pile 3 will not see coming. All these cards are getting crazy. I don't want you guys to see them yet. Oh, I guess. All right, so here we go. Spirit's going to do it the way Spirit wants to do it. Okay, so pile 1, we have compassion and the red jasper. Okay, red jasper and compassion. We might have to get more information. What is this compassion for? Okay, so pile 2. Wow, we have fertility with the blue agate. Okay, now, does it literally have to be pregnancy? However, it can, but think about this in terms of fertility of a project, something that's starting new. Okay, and then pile 3, we have closure. Couldn't help it. Came out, wanted to come out face up. We've got Mookaite. Mookaite. And it has a little piece of brown on the end of it with closure. Okay, so closure, maybe closure you don't see coming. Maybe those of you that needed some type of closure coming from someone, a friend, a family member, an ex-partner, could be a message or communication coming in. So take them how they resonate for you, but these are the choices. If you do feel drawn to more than one, that is perfectly okay. A change you do not see coming. Okay, so pile 1 with compassion, the red jasper, pile 2 with fertility, the blue agate, and then pile number 3 with closure and the mookaite jasper. Timestamps will be down below, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hi, pile 1. So those of you that resonated with compassion, and the red jasper, this is going to be your reading today. So I'm kind of noticing that she's holding, or she's actually got her hands kind of like around the earth, and it looks like the cosmos are up here. So let's kind of see how this is coming into your reading first, because of course this can be compassion towards others. Maybe this is an energy that you've been detached or disconnected from even for a while, which means that you could have been someone who had a lot of maybe heart chakra blockages or some blockages within your own energies that have been keeping you from feeling the energy of compassion. That compassion can be towards others or yourself. But this kind of looks like universal, and also, you know, what is happening in the world. It looks like she's kind of doing Reiki, like she's healing here. So we're going to put this over here. Well, I just want to make sure it doesn't get cut off later when I edit this a little bit, because it's going to crop it down. Okay, so let's pull some tarot first. Okay. So pile 1, what is the change that you don't see coming? Let's see. For pile 1, and I am using the Raven's Dream Tarot. Okay. Raven's Dream Tarot. What is the change you don't see coming, pile 1? What is the change? It's interesting too, because there's a bunch of red here, and then you guys chose the Red Jasper. That's a lot of root chakra energy. Okay, let's see. What is the change you don't see coming? Pile number 1. What is this change? What is this change that you don't see coming? The 6 of Wands, which is some type of victory, accomplishment, being recognized, being in the spotlight, receiving some type of award or reward. This makes me feel, some of you that chose this pile, you might be healers, you could be intuitives or psychics. Maybe you're someone who has a very healing energy. Maybe you have been someone who's been very compassionate and helping other people. And if that is the case, then with the 6 of Wands energy here, you could be someone who's receiving some type of reward, in a sense. I mean, if you're someone who even owns your own business, you know, you could have more clients come to you, or people who are recognizing you for what you do. Okay, there's a lot of appreciation here, feeling validation, being celebrated. Some of you, this could even be like a raise, you know, like if it was happening with your career. But let's see what else. Okay, let's see. What is the change that you don't see coming? Yeah. What is the change that you don't see coming? Pile number 1. I'm getting abundance here. We've got all these sunflowers, which are symbols of abundance here, with all of these butterflies, all these white butterflies. Wow. Some of you, it makes me feel like you have a block that has been removed, because this is root chakra energy to me. The earth, grounding. The red is the root chakra. The Red Jasper. It makes me feel like there's been some type of block that's been cleared with regard to your abundance. And now you're going to start seeing the abundance come in. Because you're like, oh my goodness, what happened? The universe turned on the faucet with all of this abundance is coming towards me. But it's because there's been so much, I feel like so much healing here. Some of you, this makes me feel too, because of the recent shift of energy that we've gone through, especially with the portal. For those of you that are watching this, this is Leo energy too. That's interesting. That makes sense. Because those of you that are watching this when I upload it, which was today is the September 11th. Last month on 8/8, we had the Lionsgate portal. And these were opportunities for many of the collective to be able to raise their vibration, elevate into the new earth, new frequencies, 4D, 5D, and even higher dimensional energies. So those of you that have actually really been working on your healing, you may have had success with elevating yourself into that new vibration. And guess what? In that new vibration, you have more, you're in alignment with far more than you may have been before, you know? So, and that was Leo season. This is Leo energy. The Six of Wands is Leo. So, okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves though. Let's stay focused and think about what else is this for pile 1. Victory, success, achievements, abundance. What change does pile 1 not see coming? The Emperor. Wow. Wow. Temperance. This is balance. Tempering. What are you tempering? You're tempering this 5 of Swords energy here. This energy is being transmuted. The 5 of Swords is very challenging energy. Victim mentality, victim mindset, self-defeat or self-sabotaging thoughts or behaviors. That in itself can be something that elevates your vibration, because the 5 of Swords is also a card of resentment. Okay? Like if someone has, let's just say this, if someone has done something to you, which of course you've all had that experience. If you've had someone who has hurt you with their words, with their actions, many of you, and I'm finding that this is happening a lot with pile 1. Pile 1s have done a lot of healing work, a lot of really staying very focused on their ascension, on their spiritual path, on becoming the best version of themselves, and it's paying off. Okay, so those of you that have made some type of milestone here with being able to heal the resentment, the anger, that negative lower vibrational energy that you may have held on to, which again, we got root chakra here, lower vibrational energies. You've worked towards alchemizing this energy and you've transmuted it into something powerful. So what the change that you don't see is not only the change to your energy, okay, but this energy being something that is recognized even by other people. The change is happening within you. There's healing here with temperance. Many of you are healing your memories and thoughts surrounding something, an event that's happened to you in the past. That could be forgiving somebody, letting go of resentment that you feel towards someone that you may have been carrying around for a long time, but better yet, moving into an energy of compassion towards that person, okay, versus holding on to this negative energy of resentment or anger or victim mentality or defeat, you know? So, I mean, because the 5 of Swords is this energy of like winning at all costs. I want to win at all costs. I don't care who I hurt, what I do, what I say. I just want to win. You know, that's not a great vibration. Okay? To me, that's kind of sounding like a person who has a sense of entitlement, like they are owed by the universe. I'm owed money, or I you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, it's a very different energy. So those of you that have really worked towards alchemizing those feelings, those thoughts associated potentially with something from your past, you've changed that. You've transmuted this energy into taking the high road as the Emperor, seeing the bigger picture of things with regard to things that you've gone through in your past. And that could go a long way with regard to creating a massive shift within your energy, because no longer are you holding on to resentment. Let's just call it that, okay? Let's just instead of holding on to resentment, which keeps us stuck in a lower vibrational energy, you've been able to forgive. You've been able to look at that person or that situation from a different perspective and no longer holding this, but holding that of compassion, love. Whether it's towards yourself for what you've gone through, or towards another person and forgiving them for what they may have done or said to you. Okay? So that is a victory in itself. 6 of Wands. That is being able, that's like Spirit's like, oh my goodness, pile 1, you finally did it. You finally did it. You finally were able to let this energy go that had been blocking out so much. And I'm feeling abundance. Feeling abundance here. But let's see what else. Okay. So what is the change that pile number 1 does not see coming? What is the change that pile number 1 does not see coming? The Moon. Okay, well, Spirit's not going to give you so much information about it right now because I feel like it's probably going to be a surprise. You're not going to see it coming, right? So I feel like Spirit's keeping a little bit of mystery here because the Moon card is about something that is hidden, that is mysterious, that has not been revealed yet. Okay, but I'm also getting, because we have the Moon here, the Moon can also be something that affects our subconscious mind. Okay, so the change that you don't see coming can also be with your thoughts. These thoughts that may have invaded your mental space for so long that you hadn't even realized how much holding on to that mental block was actually impacting you in your life, right? Sometimes we have zero awareness of what's going on here with the Moon because this is tied into our shadow self, okay? Our suppressed feelings and emotions, resentment or anger or any type of lower vibrational energy sometimes, okay? Fears, insecurities, doubts, that are kind of nestled so deep within our subconscious that we don't even realize, wow, this thing that I was holding on to from 5 years ago was affecting me in my life. So yes, this is huge for you, pile 1. You know, like you finally being able to just release this fear, this insecurity, this doubt, this feeling, this emotion that was creating this feeling here, this thought process. So the change is happening within your subconscious, which is helping to release, again, these lower vibrational energies so that you may transmute them. You can heal them. You can bring balance. The Temperance card is about equilibrium, harmony from within. What is the change that you don't see coming? Pile 1. The Queen of Swords, clarity, truth. Your mind, your mental space, clear. I don't have to have this garbage in my mind anymore. Right? All this cluttered thinking, just, you know, those of you that have had anxiety and fears and worrying, and it's like the Queen of Swords. Look at that. Look at this card, you guys. Look at the maze here. This was probably your mind, right? There's stuff going on all over the place. This is so scattered and disorganized and just like filtered with all this stuff. This maze, this crazy maze. There's stuff everywhere. Swords and hearts and, you know, sunflowers and birds and just, it's like the Queen of Swords energy helps to get to see truth, to see clarity, to figure things out, right? Look at this big maze here. Okay. Yeah, to me that is mental. What's happening for you is a mental clarity. It's happening within you. Let's see what else. You can focus again. You can think clearly. You can think rationally, logically, make decisions, take action, because you're no longer held back by this energy. What is the change that you don't see coming? Pile number 1. The Magician. You have your power back. You have your power back, pile one. The Chariot. I love it. I love it. The Chariot is freedom. Freedom. You did it. Victory with the Chariot. Wow. So yeah, to me, this is kind of like this change is happening within you. I'm really having a feeling here. These thoughts and these feelings were tied into the lower chakras, okay? Lower chakras. Root is mostly what I'm getting here. Of course, it could also be sacral too, because I am seeing the Five of Swords. Which could be feelings on, you know, anger, guilt, shame, humiliation, you know, actions and words of other people hurting you, saying things to you. But yeah, that you have your power back, pile one. The Chariot is like now you being in control. Look at how this bird here has got the bull by the horns, literally. This is like, looks like Taurus, but this is Cancer energy, but we've got a bull here. Taurus, Earth. Okay. So we also have Virgo and Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Wow. Okay, let's see what else. There's movement forward here now, okay? With this Chariot, you're able to move forward. You're able to progress. I'm kind of curious what that Five of Swords is. Where's my other tarot deck? Here it is. Let's see. Let's get in there a little bit and see what's there. Some of you are like, oh no, please don't do that. I don't want to see what's in there anymore. Okay, so I had to just kind of pause the video for a second to just, because there was a lot of other energies that were coming through here before we start clarifying this Five of Swords. But I was also getting a lot of Mars energy, okay? Mars energy, Venus, and many of you, this can have to do with love, stuff about love, even about the way in which you see yourself, okay, or see others. I'm feeling this is many of you also releasing certain things that you may have had sitting within your subconscious mind that have created, in a way, a lot of clutter. Okay, a lot of clutter is the way that this message was coming through. And there is clarity for you. There is truth. There is moving out of a space mentally from being very, I'm feeling blocked, blocked by certain things that you may have gone through in the past, even things that you could be experiencing right now. Okay, of course, it's going to be different for all of you. But things that have been very complicated for you, very difficult for you to be able to figure out, to be able to move through this energy, this change is you being able to finally break through of whatever this energy has been for you. Okay, whatever it has been for you. And I'm feeling, like I said, because the moon is here, this is a lot of the subconscious, and there's a lot of healing happening here. Like I said, a lot of you being able to see things from a higher perspective. I love this Chariot card because the way that it's depicted as a bull, I'm getting, like I said, even though it's Cancer, the card of Cancer, It's a lot of Taurus here to me. I'm seeing this. And the horns are like on fire with the bird that's like has control of the bull. It's a lot more of a grounded energy versus being kind of mixed up here within the mind. Look at that. Like I said, this maze here that's right underneath the Queen of Swords. This is complicated, trying to navigate through that. And when I'm looking at this image here, the Magician, it's like there's this octopus here that's like laying on the ground. And it makes me kind of feel symbolic of you, like some type of energy that had a hold on you. I'm literally kind of seeing like all of these tentacles and like almost like this force or this energy had like a hold on you. And looking at how this bird is like breathing this fire, it, like they said, I kind of get very much so. It's kind of like you've got your power back. You've got your power back, and you are kind of much more grounded, more focused, more, you know, the Chariot is about willpower, determination, movement, powerful movement forward. And as I'm saying that, I see the Seven of Swords at the bottom, which is the deck I wanted to use for this. The Seven of Swords is scattered thinking, the mind being all over the place, which is what this looks like to me. Insecurities, fears, you know. The Seven of Swords is also a card of deception, betrayal, lies, sneakiness, getting away with something. If you've ever had someone who's done something like that to you, that could have been feelings and energy that you could have been holding on to in your subconscious for so long and not even realizing and how that energy was impacting you. The Seven of Swords is also a card of illusion, as is the Moon. Confusion, delusion. And then you have the Queen of Swords right next to that, which is clarity, truth. So I'm seeing this as you being able to, like I said, create this powerful shift and be able to progress and move forward without this stuff. Why is the Five of Swords here? Why is the Five of Swords here? I'm hearing something, and this is so random, and I don't know who this is for, but I keep hearing there's a hole in my pocket. There's a hole in my pocket. I don't know what that means. I don't know if literally you guys have a hole in your pocket today, in your clothes. I don't know. There's a hole in my pocket. What is this Five of Swords here? Look at that. Justice in reverse. Wow. Okay. Well, okay, so justice in reverse is when someone, because justice is essentially karma, karmic balance. So this makes me feel that somebody has done something to you, okay? Treated you a certain way. The Five of Swords is cruelty, okay? That could be any type of not being so nice to you, saying something to you, doing something to you. Somebody that was not trustworthy, somebody that was dishonest, somebody that has done something that wasn't in the most, how do I want to say this? Without your best interest in mind. You know, that could have been someone who was purposefully hurting you or doing something like that. You know, that is essentially putting something out of balance universally. Okay, So what you don't see coming is that there is karmic justice. There is karmic balance that is taking place. Okay? So whoever this is that may have done something to you, this is you balancing out karma. This is you clearing this karma. This is you finally being able to move out of that energy. And it makes me feel, because I'm seeing a lot of, like I said, I feel like a lot of Mars energy. And it makes me feel like situations that there was a lot of drama, a lot of conflict, a lot of very challenging energies that you've had to deal with. And it makes me feel like a lot of karmic relationships for some of you. Okay? That could be with parents. That could be with friends. That could even be with romantic partners. Or even karmic cycles that you may have had to go through, even if they are a soulmate, even if they're a twin flame. Okay? Why is the Five of Swords here? Why is the Five of Swords here? Temperance. Balance. The law of balance. Yeah. So if somebody has, because justice in reverse is an injustice, okay? It's an injustice. Somebody that has done something. Somebody that has wronged you in some way and has created these feelings that you've held on to. So if somebody hurt you, let's just say 15 years ago, last week, okay? Whenever it was, this energy, like I said, has been draining you. It's been draining you because it's been sitting here in your subconscious. And the universe is like, no more. No more. Pile one is not going to be kind of like crippled in a way by this energy to hold them back any longer. Freedom. Eight of Swords. Okay, a lot of you, this has to do with romantic energy, person, romantic partner. Eight of Swords is a lot. This energy for some of you was keeping you blocked from fully being able to open your heart up, from being vulnerable again, from putting yourself out there, from softening to love. Okay, the Eight of Swords is negative thinking. Self-limiting beliefs, like just stuck in a mental prison. So those of you that have had somebody that's done something to you, said something to you, that's hurt you in the past, even if it was a parent, a friend, it's like this thought. I mean, this could even go into a lot of obsessive thinking about something, obsessing, anxious, just kind of going and going and going. And you know, kind of being in that space, it's tiring, it's draining. And it was something that was taken away from you. So some of you, yes, this has to do with love. You know, with love, with past connections. It could even be something that happened to you years ago, and Spirit's like, no, you're still holding on to this karmic injustice type of energy and holding on to these thoughts here that are associated with that event. And that event has been subconsciously affecting you in your everyday life, holding on to this energy, keeping you in a lower vibrational energy, keeping you from being able to move forward. Wow. So yes, the change is taking place within you. This is karmic justice being basically served, healed, cleared. No more in your energy. We're done with this. That's why you started off with the Six of Wands. That is a victory, right? Who wants to be stuck like this? No one, right? No one wants to be stuck like this. Fear of trusting again, fear of loving again, fear of opening up your heart. Because I will tell you, when we hold on to these energies, it can create blockages in other areas of our life, especially abundance. That's why I'm looking at this Chariot card here with this bull that's like ready to be like moving forward quickly, fast, you know? And if you really kind of think about the bull's energy, it's powerful, it's strong. This bull is like, let me go, let me run. This bird's trying to kind of keep control and balance here in a good way. Wow, pile one. Yeah, you got your power back. Six of Swords. We're moving past it. We're creating a new Three of Pentacles. Some of you, this is unlocking your abundance. What had been blocking your abundance. Look at this, King of Pentacles. It had kept you in a stuck place from not receiving the abundance that you needed. Or not, I'm sure you needed it, but from the abundance that you were destined to have. By you holding on to this energy, like I said, you may not have even noticed it. How much you being able to move past this is doing for you vibrationally. This is huge. You're rebuilding yourself. Grounded, stable, and it's going to manifest into your life within the physical, but maybe that's why we have the bull here. This is earth energy. The Chariot is Cancer, which is water, emotions, feelings. So yes, it makes me feel that how you're going to see it is that you're going to have more abundance. It's coming in, and it's coming in fast. Some of you might have raises, opportunities for new jobs that are going to lead to more abundance. You could be opening yourself up to more stable connections with people, especially if you're already committed to, already in a relationship. This is providing more stability in you. And in that, you hold more of a solid foundation in your relationships and your connections. Those of you that are single or dating, it puts you in a place of your power, the way that you see yourself, right? Because Taurus energy, that's Venus. That is love. That is everything having to do with relationships, and also makes me feel like a lot of her first house. What do I want to say? The way that you see yourself, okay? The way that you see yourself, the way that you, especially with Taurus energy, the way that you, what do I want to say? The way that you show up, stronger, more grounded, more stable. And that's better energy. That is you being able to attract better partners, to really open yourself up to abundance, to taking risks, to not letting fears hold you back any longer, insecurities hold you back, negative self-talk. It's moving you towards what you are destined to have, which is financial security, stability. 10 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Can't get better than that. That is solid, stable. Many of you, this could be, doing better business. 3 of Pentacles is also entrepreneurship. Wow. Okay, let's see what else. It's just that slight shift, which goes a long way within your energy vibrationally, that changes everything. Because this was out of balance. Holding on to whatever that is for you, that someone did, someone said, some type of karmic injustice towards you. It's being balanced. It's being healed. Now we can let it go. Now we can release it from our energy, and we can move past it. We don't have to stay in that lower vibrational energy. And that may have been like the one thing that was blocking you from being able to fully receive all the abundance, all the love, something that was keeping you out of alignment. Okay, so what else, Spirit, for pile one? What else? Ride the wave. Ride the wave. Okay, ride the wave. We have the goblins here. Okay, so those of you that are kind of going through this process, yeah, bone collector. Many of you are kind of reclaiming this last bits and pieces of yourself that you lost in whatever that event is for you. Okay, all those goblins that come up from your past that are being brought to the surface for you to heal, that created this maze in your mind, okay? Look at those as the goblins. Think of them as the goblins. All these goblins are going to come up, okay? The number 5 here. That could be your beliefs. It could be certain things from your past. Number 5, you may have been seeing 555 a lot. 505, 5s, 1s, 111, 1111. 1414 may be another one, which is also temperance, balance, healing. It also reduces to a 5. Okay? Yes, ride the wave, because for some of you, this could mean that during this time, there's a lot of stuff that's being brought to the surface. Okay? So rather than suppress it again, because it's painful, let yourself work through it. Okay? And if that means crying, let yourself cry. If you're angry, let yourself feel angry. Scream. Yell. Let it out. Okay? As these goblins come up in a sense. The bone collector. Okay? This card is really beautiful. It's a beautiful message of this card. I don't have the book with me right now. But basically, this little lady sitting here, as you go through life and you go through certain experiences, sometimes these experiences are very painful. They can be very traumatic. And in those things that we go through, we lose sometimes little bits and pieces of ourselves. Okay? We leave them in time with whatever has happened to us. So eventually we get to a place where we feel so fragmented because we've lost all of these parts of ourselves. Well, this little lady right here, we'll think of this as your higher self. She has collected all these pieces for you, okay? Because she knows you'll be back for them one day. So this is your higher self picking up the little pieces as you drop them, okay, and have them broken through certain things that you go through. She's got her little bag here and she's collecting all these pieces for you so that when you come back and you're ready to heal and to release and to let go, she's like, hey, I've got it all. Here you are. We can now work towards rebuilding. Okay? So yes, think of that as your higher self. She's helping you to rebuild. New beginning for yourself without the energetic crap. Okay? I want to ask Spirit here. Some of you might already I feel like you might not even realize that this change is happening. Some of you might have a lot of stuff that's coming up for you right now. And the change that you don't see coming is how much it's going to affect you within the physical. With your abundance. With your relationships. How much more strong, how much more stable your connections are. How much more loving, how much more you're open to love, which is a higher vibrational energy. Okay, no longer holding on to resentment and insecurities and fears and all of these things. So sometimes you don't think about it, right? Like, oh, well, if I heal, this is going to happen. This is going to change. So some of you might not even be realizing that once you do this healing, once you do this releasing of some type of injustice towards you from the past, how free you are on a soul level. How much that really changes your energy. Taking it from down here to way up here. Which up here feels a lot better with you being able to open up to all the other things that are available in that frequency versus the one down here. Okay? So let's ask Spirit here, when might you see these changes happen? And of course, there's work here. Okay? We can't just sit around and not do the work and just say, okay, where's my abundance? Where's my abundance? There's work being put in here. Okay? So this is also, the timing is also dependent upon you. Your ability to say, okay, you know what? Enough's enough. I've allowed this situation to take control of my energy long enough. I'm done. That's it. I'm not carrying this around anymore. It stops here. Okay? So when might this happen for you, pile number 1? When might this happen for you, this change? 10 of Cups. So some of you, this could be something that takes place over the next 10 months. Some of you might experience things changing for you as soon as October. Okay? The month of October, 10. Or 10 months from whenever you watch this reading, because I know some of you will be watching later. Okay? Not the day that I upload this. Okay? 10. October or 10 months from whenever you watch this video. You could even, maybe it's 10 days. I don't know. 10. Beautiful. Okay, so that is all that I have for you, pile number 1. I do hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, pile 2. So those of you that resonate with this fertility card and the blue agate. So we're asking a change you don't see coming. We're going to see what area of your life, what is the change, and when this might happen for you. Okay, so some of you quite literally, I mean, this could be pregnancy for some of you. Okay. But I also like to think of this card as kind of like the Empress energy. So the Empress can also be about abundance. Fertility could be with anything that is starting new, beginning something, a project, within your life. So let's look at your tarot and see. Pile number 2, and I am using the Raven's Dream Tarot. Okay. The Raven's Dream Tarot. I do think it's still available. I think that the creator said that she was only having 1 printing done. I don't know if she's going to have a second one or if she has extras, but you guys might want to check it out. The Raven's Dream by MJ, I don't even know how to say her last name. MJ Cullinane, something like that. The same lady who created the Crow Tarot and the Urban Crow Oracle. What's the other deck that she has? I forgot what the other one's called. She has 2 other tarot decks. Grimalkin's Cat Tarot something. And then also the Guardians of the Night Tarot. Okay, this is her newest one though. The Raven's Dream. Okay, pile number 2. What is the change in your life that you don't see coming? What is the change in your life that you don't see coming? What is the change that you don't see coming? Pile number 2. Nine of Cups. This is some type of wish fulfillment. Okay. Now I will say for some of you, if you've been wanting to have a baby, okay, we do have 9 of Cups here. So maybe if your wishes for fertility could be something for you. Okay, I know not all of you are planning babies and stuff like that, but for those of you that may have been really wanting pregnancy, this may be something that's actually becoming true for you. Okay. But like I said, I also like to think of this card as being pregnant with ideas, growth, because we do have a rabbit here. The rabbits are also a symbol of fertility. Okay. So if you are someone who's not wanting that, okay, then maybe this is a need for being cautious. Okay. But this can also be some type of wish being fulfilled. Like I said, the fertility I'm kind of looking at as the Empress energy, which includes abundance, which includes love. So let's see what else. What is the change that you don't see coming? Pile number 2. What is the change in your life that you do not see coming? The Hanged Man. The Hanged Man, okay. What is the change that you don't see coming? The Eight of Wands. You're moving out of a place of stagnancy or indecision or kind of stuck energy here. And there's the Eight of Wands is about this energy, this shift of energy that's happening here. And it may even be because of a simple shift of perspective that you have. Changing your perspective could change your whole energy. Okay? What is the change you don't see coming? Some of you, this could be incoming communication. Okay? Receiving some type of message or news that you've been waiting on. Kind of stuck in limbo about. Maybe for some of you it involves travel or even relocating. Movement, moving. Something that you've been waiting for. Okay? It could be coming in. The Eight of Wands, this could be communication that you hear within the next 8 days. Okay, I'm already seeing. Could be that fast, 8 days. Maybe for some of you, 8 weeks. Could be significant. Let's see. What is a change that you don't see coming? Pile number 2. The Five of Swords. Okay. So to me, this is kind of you going from feeling very defeated about something into changing your perspective. And because of this shift of perspective, moving away from defeat, I'm defeated, or I can't win, negative thinking, into wish fulfillment. Like I said, I feel for some of you, it's because of a simple change of your perspective. Change your perspective will change your energy. So if you're someone who has a tendency to negative self-talk and put yourself down, or you're just kind of like self-sabotaging thoughts, changing out of that changes your energy. Okay? From that of defeat and conflict and challenge and into something powerful. So let's see what else. What change don't you see coming? Pile 2. What change don't you see coming? Pile number 2. King of Wands. Some of you could be dealing with a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Sun, we got Leo. Page of Wands. Yeah, some of you could be traveling, relocating. I'm getting a message or communication here as well for some of you. Receiving news, receiving a message that is bringing in some type of wish fulfillment for you. We have the Five of Wands. For some of you, let's just say this, because I'm seeing the Chariot at the bottom. The Chariot is about moving forward, making progress, some type of movement, which, like I said, some of you have been in a stagnant energy. Some of you may have been stuck in a place of heartache or pain, loss here. I don't know what it's about. Maybe some of you may have lost a pregnancy and are waiting to get pregnant again. Okay, like I said, some of you might be receiving good news about that. Okay? Not for all of you, because this is a general reading, but some of you might have that. Some of you may have had difficulties with letting go of an ex-partner and finally able to move forward. Okay? Five of Wands can also be a card of... what do I want to say with this one? Competition. Okay? So those of you that have been you've been trying to get a job or a position, management or higher paying position, something like that. And you've been feeling like, wow, this is really competitive. I'm really trying to apply for this management position or this other position. I want to travel and relocate to this new place. Many of you are receiving this message or this news that's going to help you and bring in happiness here. It's giving you a complete change of perspective here, away from feeling conflicted and challenged. And there are changes here. The Five of Wands is about change. The fives are about change within the tarot. So this is putting you into this sun energy here, which is bliss, it's happiness, it's abundance, it's, so what do I want to see? I feel like I want to look at this Nine of Cups to see if there's some type of wish being fulfilled here. Yeah, some of you could be traveling or relocating, potentially for work. There could be movement here. We've got Cancer energy here as well. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Pisces energy. Why is this Nine of Cups here? Some of you could potentially be hearing from a fire sign or Pisces. Why is the Nine of Cups here? Seven of Swords in reverse. Seven of Wands. Lots of sevens. And we got the Chariot too. I don't know, maybe some of you are seeing fives, sevens, like 777, 555. Queen of Swords, Queen of Swords. Yeah, I almost feel like some type of truth or message is being revealed here to you, some type of communication. Some of you could be an air sign. But this is clarity. Some of you that have been feeling very challenged here. The Seven of Wands is a card of facing challenge, adversity, and not backing down, not giving up. Not giving up, but there's also a change of your perspective here that's helping you to progress and move forward. Okay? The Page of Wands is about starting down a new path. So some of you could be, let's just say you were feeling conflicted about, okay, should I take this path or this path? Some of you, there's some type of clarity here, moving through insecurities, fears, again, this challenging energy, inner conflict, moving into this space of fertility. Like I said, it doesn't just have to be about having babies, but I mean, you could look at that energy in many different ways. Being able to manifest abundance, being able to move ahead in your career, traveling, relocating. Some of you, I'm definitely feeling though, moving into a higher position. Why is the Hangman here? Knight of Swords. Two of Swords. Yeah, some of you that were stuck kind of like at a place of indecision or even confusion, you're breaking through that energy there. Okay? Some of you, this is being able to kind of move ahead in the love department. Move ahead. Especially if there's old heartache here that had kept you stuck from opening you up to new love. It's you kind of being able to push through this energy and feel happiness again. Kind of have a fire being lit or ignited within you. And being able to feel more confident in yourself. Feel beautiful, feel strong, feel powerful, feel confident about pursuing new love. Okay? Or to pursue dreams, goals, desires that you might have. Okay? What else do I want to do? I kind of want to ask Spirit here about this fertility. What does this fertility symbolize for pile 2, Spirit? What does this fertility symbolize for pile number 2? The Hierophant. There's the growth with some of you, your beliefs. Some of you, it could be with commitments that you have. Could be work related, could be spiritual, could be love relationships. Okay, let's see what else. What does this fertility symbolize? Your beliefs. The Hierophant is also about our beliefs. Queen of Pentacles. Some of you, this has to do with your career, a change in your career, okay? Or even for those of you that were afraid of pursuing something, making a shift in your career, or leaving one career field for another career field, okay? Because I am seeing Judgment here at the bottom. So some of you, this could very well be aligning with what your soul's purpose is and finding growth, expansion, moving beyond yourself, you know? Being like I said, for some of you, all it is this shift of perspective that changes the whole game. Okay, what else for pile number 2, Spirit? What else for pile number 2? What else for pile number 2? The Gentle Gardener. Yeah, I feel like some of you are paying more close attention. Coming apart. Some of you are paying more close attention with what you're putting your energy into. Some of you, I feel like, are releasing a lot of energies that you were holding on to that were keeping you out of alignment. Okay, some of you might need to spend some time in solitude, to take time to reflect, to take time to nurture yourself or your ideas, your plans. Okay, some of you, I'm kind of seeing there is this separation from a specific energy that may have had a power or control over you, something you could be letting go of. Some of you, I feel like you're letting go of the old version of yourself. This change is taking place within you, where you separate yourself from the old version of you and step into a renewal of the new you. Okay? I want to ask Spirit now, when might this change happen for you? When might this change happen for you? Pile number 2. When will this change happen for you? When is this change likely to happen for pile number 2? The 8 of Wands. Okay, and that's what I was getting earlier. Some of you, like I said, quickly, 8 days, 8 weeks, very fast. Okay, some of you are going to be receiving news or communication. Some of you could be a job offer or something having to do with your career, or you even planting the seed with fertility here for something new, a new creative project. Okay. So take it how it resonates, depending on what you've been focusing on. Maybe some of you have been career focused or indecisive. Okay. So you're able to kind of move through this energy and really, with the fertility here, pursue a passion, a goal, a dream, start a new project. The Gentle Gardener to me is kind of like the fertility card. It's you nurturing these little eggs here and giving them what they need, the same way that you would plant the seeds in the garden and give it water, love, talk to your plants. I don't know, some of you. Tell them how beautiful they are, how strong they are. You're doing that with your work, with your career. You're nurturing the seeds that you're planting here. Okay? So that is all that I have for you, pile number 2. I do hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, pile 3. So those of you that resonated with this closure card and the Mookaite Jasper. So we have a woman here who looks like she's just closed a door behind her. She's walking away. So this closure might be something that, like I said in the intro, maybe something from a past relationship, a friendship. There's some type of closure here happening in your life. Okay, so let's see in what regard. We're going to pull some tarot here, and I am using the Raven's Dream Tarot. So let's see, pile number 3, a change that you do not see coming. What is a change in your life that you don't see coming? Closing an old chapter of your life. Let's see. What is the change that pile number 3 does not see coming? A change that pile number 3 does not see coming. What is the change that pile number 3 does not see coming? The Ace of Wands. This is a new beginning. What is the change that pile number 3 does not see coming? Wow, Ace of Cups. We've got new beginnings here. New beginnings in love, potentially for some of you. Let's see. A change you don't see coming. Pile number 3. Could be healing too. Two of Wands. Okay. Two of Wands. Two of Wands is also a card of planning. It's about choices. Let's see. A change you don't see coming. Pile number 3. The Four of Wands. Okay. What is this change you don't see coming? Pile number 3. King of Wands. So a lot of fire energy here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And we have Cancer energy with the Ace of Cups. Judgment. What is the change you don't see coming? Pile number 3. The Three of Wands. Something that's close. Pile 3. The Three of Wands is about something that's in the near future, something that's on the horizon here. So this is currently coming towards you. Okay? What is the change that pile number 3 does not see coming? The Chariot. Okay, and I'm seeing the Ten of Wands at the bottom, which makes sense because the Ten of Wands is the end of a tough cycle. It is releasing our burdens, the things that we're carrying. I am also seeing you have Judgment here. So Judgment is about releasing. But Judgment is also about making a decision here. Now, I will be honest. Some of you, I do feel like this could have to do with love. Okay. I mean, it could also be career too. I'm going to kind of read it and then you decide how this applies to your life. Okay. But what I'm seeing here is that there is an opportunity here for a new beginning, which means that if there's an opportunity for a new beginning, we have to close the door to the past. Okay? So this woman has a door behind her. And you have the new beginnings here, the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. The Two of Wands is a choice. Now, we have the Four of Wands, which can sometimes talk about reunion or renewal, or reunion or a union between two people. So for those of you where this could potentially be romantic in nature, some of you might be having someone return. Okay. And I know some of you don't like that. So if that's not something that you want, always remember that you have the power to make the choice, because I am seeing the choice here with the Two of Wands. Okay. Some of you might have someone return to your life. I'm getting Cancer energy here, which is actually here twice with the Chariot and the Ace of Cups. Scorpio here with Judgment. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy is here as well. Could be someone returning. We've got Sagittarius. Somebody that could be coming back from the past. Okay. For another chance here with you. You do not have to take it. You don't. That is up to you. Judgment is where we look back to our past and we make a decision. What have we already gone through with that person? Do we want to do it again? Do we want to bring renewal into that connection or that relationship? If the answer is no, you have a choice here. Either leave it in the past, move past it, and start fresh and new, because maybe that cycle with that person was something that created a lot of stress for you, a lot of feeling overwhelmed. But just a heads up, this person might come to try to reconcile, try to come back into your life, and try to have another chance with you. Okay? Now, some of you might decide, okay, yes, I'd love to. I want to. I've been missing this person, and I want us to start over. That's your choice. Okay? Some of you might decide not to. And if you decide not to and leave this person in the past, okay, because maybe it was a situation that you don't want to be a part of any longer, you have new love coming in. Okay? For those of you that are open to it. Okay? So that's what I'm seeing for the love stuff. Some of you might gain closure, for it and say, you know what? I've had enough. I'm done. I'm good. I'm closing the door and I'm moving on to something new. Now, the other way that this can resonate for you is that you are having, because I'm also seeing this too, because we have the 10 of Wands here and the Chariot, which means that some of you might even be able to close the doors to something, anything from your past. The 10 of Wands is all of that heaviness, all of that weight that you've been carrying, okay? You could find closure in that. To say to yourself, okay, I'm done. This stays here. I'm going to start fresh. I'm going to start new. And I'm going to open myself up to something new. I'm finding renewal. The Judgment card can also be about rebirth, renewal within you. You're more in balance. You have your power back. You're very confident and moving ahead confidently within your life. You're able to progress because now there's closure, right? Sometimes even if you decide no with somebody romantically, you can say, you know what? I'm fine. I'm good. I don't need to reconcile with you. But now hearing that you're sorry and you're apologizing to me and telling me that you want another chance, but you know what? I decided I'd rather not. So you know what? I'm going to say goodbye to you here. I appreciate the time that we've had together, but I don't think this is going to work for me anymore. And some of you might say, oh, I want to. Let's do it. And you could release all of these things that you may have been holding on to, maybe from your past with that person, or even, you know, if you're someone who was carrying a lot of energetic burdens and those were things that were impacting your connection, you can find closure in letting that stuff go so that it does not impact your current relationships. That's also a choice here, right? You make the choice to let go and bring closure to your past so that you're able to move forward with new love and new opportunities and have your power back instead of giving it away to people and situations from your past. You're able to move forward and find balance and union with inside of yourself because you now visualize your future and say, okay, I want XYZ, and I know that if I want XYZ, this can't come to the party. You can't bring this with you. So I'm going to let this go. I'm going to close this door to this chapter. The past is not here anymore, and I don't want it to impact what I experience in the future. Okay? So that's what I'm seeing with the love stuff. Another way that this can apply to you is if it's career stuff, okay? Where you have a new, let's just say, creative opportunity that you decide that you're going to answer the call of your soul with judgment. The judgment is as an awakening. It is a soul's calling. So some of you can say, you know what? I've already worked and put in so much hard work and energy into this job, into this career, into living in this community, and I want a fresh start. I want a fresh start. So many of you there could be some unexpected travel, a change in your career path that you don't see coming, because you might literally have spirit with Judgment card here giving you hint after hint after hint. Start that new job. Start down that career path. Remember that idea that we sent you 3 weeks ago that you had in your dream? Guess what? It's time to start. So some of you, this change can be something powerful where you make the choice to move, to relocate, to travel. Okay? And it could be that you decide, okay, this chapter of my life is over. I've lived in this place. I've loved in this place. And I'm ready to create a new beginning for myself. This is the old chapter of my life. I'm moving on to bigger and better things. Okay? Some of you that can be leaving, some of you could be in a home environment that you don't want to be in. You could be living with a roommate, living with family, living with a romantic partner that you don't want to live with anymore, and just deciding, you know what? I'm making the choice. I'm done. I'm going to have the willpower to move myself out of this situation and close the door to the past. Okay? Of course, it is a choice, okay? There's always a choice here with the Two of Wands. But some of you, I feel like your power is coming back in a way that you feel confident in yourself to be able to make these powerful changes for yourself within your life. Okay? So this is big for you, pile 3. Having the willpower to say, you know what? I'm going to leave my past in the past, or I'm going to let this job go. I'm going to move. I'm going to start fresh. I'm going to start new. New love, new ideas, new job. new partner. Okay, let's see what else is here. Yeah, some of you I'm getting, you could be like literally aligning with your soul's purpose. Okay, let's see what is this closure about, Spirit, for pile 3. What is this closure about? What is this closure about for pile 3? The 2 of Cups, a relationship, a job, okay, a friendship. Four of Pentacles, one that you've been holding on to. Some of you could have had attachment to a person. Some of you, it could even be a partner who was controlling you, who was possessive, control. Okay, that might not be for all of you, but that is definitely a message here. A relationship, some type of relationship of some kind that is holding you back or keeping you stuck or stagnant, or maybe even for some of you, a fear of letting this person go. Somebody that you are very attached to. It could be that you are letting this person go, literally letting them go. Okay? Making the choice to let it go. Some of you, it could be a job that you've been working really, like I said, really, really hard, and this job was not paying you enough, not paying you your worth. So you decide that is enough. Some of you, it could be at a job where there was no pay raise. There's you kind of being locked into a certain salary, and like that's it. You couldn't go any farther than that. Okay. What is this closure for? The World. Well, that is closure. If I ever saw it with the World card. Okay. And I'm seeing the Tower here, which is about releasing something that doesn't serve you. Whatever it is. 8 of Cups. You're walking away. Some of you, it's a job. Some of you, it's a relationship. Some of you, it is a marriage. You're bringing yourself out of a place of illusion. Some of you might have the illusion that I need to stay here. I'm stuck here. I'm attached here. I'm attached to this person. I can't let go of this person. I can't let go of this job. I'm too afraid to change. Spirit is giving you the willpower to change, the willpower to move ahead out of a stagnant energy. You have an opportunity. Again, like I said, it's a choice. Spirit, for some of you, could be giving you guys a wake-up call. How you're deceiving yourself, staying stuck in a situation. How to move beyond that illusion of, I need to stay here. Or I'm bound here, I'm stuck in this marriage, I'm stuck in this relationship. That's an illusion. Okay? So yeah, some of you, it could be spirits kind of giving you signs and telling you, hey, it's time. It's time. Yeah, some of you are facing some type of truth or clarity surrounding a relationship, a commitment, or even a desire to reconcile with someone that you might not even really be wanting to reconcile with. Okay, some of you might be saying, okay, no, this whole time I've been holding on to this person's energy, attached to this person's energy, and now that this person is coming forward, I don't even want to go back to that. Now I can let them go. Now I see them and they haven't changed. They're exactly who they've always been, and no thank you. Okay? Some of you could be that the case. Some of you it's you know, about your job, your career. Okay, so let's see. What else for pile number 3? What else for pile number 3, Spirit? The Wizard of Awareness. Yeah, something that Spirit is bringing to into your awareness to look at, to field of dreams. The gentle gardener and cleaning house. Yeah, some of you are really kind of spirits having you, bringing into your center of awareness, awakening you to certain things here. What are you investing your time and energy into? Is it worth it? Cleaning house here. To me, this is you releasing and clearing things out of your energy, being able to move past them, move beyond them, whether it's stuff from your past or stuff you have going on with another person. Some of you stuck in certain relationships or marriages or jobs that are not serving you, things that are no longer bringing you fulfillment. It's time to close the door. Okay? Spirit is giving you, for some of you, giving you the power, the willpower to do it, to make these changes. Instead of keeping yourself stuck in an illusion of, I'm in this Four of Pentacles energy here, and here I will stay, stuck. Too afraid to do anything, too afraid to change, too afraid to step outside of the comfort zone. Okay? The illusion of being stuck. Okay? So let's ask Spirit here, when is this change going to happen for you? When is this change going to happen for you? Pile number 3. When is this change going to happen? And some of you, it might already be. Okay? When is this change going to happen for pile number 3? The moon. Well, that is a hidden energy. Something that's being concealed. Unknown, uncertain. Maybe some of you are needing to move beyond certain fears or insecurities that you have, and really that's up to you. You know, there is a choice here that you have to make. When might this change happen for pile number 3? Knight of Cups. Some of you, it might even be, the moon is Pisces energy, so this could even be something that happens next year. When is that? Pisces season. Is that February-ish? Okay, Pisces season. And then we have the Knight of Cups, which is also Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But the next water season we also have is Scorpio. Scorpio season, which is not too far away right now. When is this change happening for you? Pile number 3. The Hangman. Yeah, there's a need for you to change your perspective here. There's a need for you to maybe even take a step back from your current situation right now, because it is through that space. This is also Pisces energy here. This makes me feel for many of you, it could be Pisces season. But this is a change of perspective. Okay, so those of you that are kind of like stuck in this place of, I'm attached to this person, or I'm stuck in this place, I'm stuck in this job, I'm stuck with this person, I'm stuck with this relationship. You know, attachment, the need to control something, or trying to hold on and control a situation, a person. It's like when you finally surrender, release, let go, allow yourself to have closure. Many of you, it's when you decide, right? Of course, you can do it today, you can do it tomorrow, you can do it next week. Spirit's kind of bringing it into your mind here, and it of course, it takes you to have that epiphany, which happens here through the Hangman, about opening yourself up to other opportunities, whether that be love, or some of you are needing to just open up and be vulnerable. Open up to love for some of you. Open up to opportunities. Use your intuition. The moon is also about our intuition. What does your intuition tell you right now? If your intuition is already telling you that there is a situation that you're in that is not serving you, there's a need for listening to that. Okay? Some of you might already know and just be like, I don't want to pay attention right now. I don't want to make the changes right now because I'm too scared. Right? The Tower is something that happens outside of our control. It can also be sometimes when we take too long to do something, Spirit will show us sign after sign after sign. And to the point where the universe is like, okay, Pile 3 didn't do it, so I guess we're going to do it for them. We're going to give them a huge wake-up call. We're going to flip their life upside down, and let's see what happens. Let's see what they do. Okay, so some of you, this cleanup here, cleaning house, could be something that's long overdue. And that cleaning house could be old energy that you're holding on to that's not serving you. Certain ways of thinking, certain insecurities, certain fears. Okay, that you need to kind of move beyond here. So I am feeling there is an influence of your own energy that of course affects the timing. I am getting Pisces energy here though. Okay. Some of you might even be December 17th. Okay, I'm hearing December 17th, 3 months. Some of you 3 months. 3 months. Some of you could be 8 months. Okay, so that is all that I have for you, pile number 3. I do hope this is helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading.